But Danny's a singer-songwriter and mental health therapist from Philadelphia with South Indian heritage. I heard a little bit about your topic, but you guys are in for a treat. So take it away.
What's up, y'all? So diving right into it, maybe the first thing I would love to talk about and explore is thoughts, beliefs, self-talk. It's my favorite topic, talking about or exploring how we narrate our lives. It's my favorite because it seems to be the most subtle feature of our lives. We're constantly thinking and observing. And oddly enough, it's like this paradox where it seems like since we're producing so many thoughts and thinking through everything, it's like we're used to it. We engage in a lot of automatic, unconscious thought. And it's hard to believe that our thoughts and narration have as significant of an effect on our reality as they actually do. You know, like I'm sure we've all been exposed to that idea constantly. Thoughts create reality, right? But I'm sure we also grappled with that concept and wondered, well, if thoughts create reality, why am I not so easily and effortlessly creating the reality I want? And that kind of brings up the concept or idea of why, or rather, that's why I want to explore why it's so hard to change. Because I think that it's not focused on enough. You kind of end up being gaslighted by life when you don't figure out why it's so hard to change, but you try to change. Because then you start to, follow all the self-help books, follow all the concepts, try to create the new thoughts, try to create the new beliefs, but then you wake up in the same reality and you're like, maybe I'm just meant to stay this way forever. So it's important to go into the pursuit knowing what to expect, to know the magnitude of the problem you're dealing with. It's like going into the final boss level of a game, but you're going into it thinking that you're going into level 2. So, and then you're constantly dying after 10 seconds. And then you're just like, well, maybe I'm just not cut out for this video game. But if you knew that you were going into the final boss level and that this was the most difficult level and the magnitude of it, then you would expect yourself to constantly fall 1,000 times until you finally make some progress. So why is it so hard to change? Well, I guess it's simple to intuitively observe why. Oftentimes people try out positive affirmations and then they, conclude to themselves, they don't work. I tried to affirm that I have money, or I tried to affirm that I have confidence, but I just went to the same old thing. Well, it's good to observe what kind of affirmations, because affirmations are just thoughts, what kind of thoughts have you been feeding to yourself for the majority of your entire life? If you went through 97% of your life engaging in mostly negative, pessimistic, neutral thought, and then you finally start trying to create some deliberate positive thought, it's probably going to take longer than 5 minutes. It's probably going to take longer than 5 months. It'll probably take 3 years of consistent effort to finally wake up and be like, I think I have a different brain. And, you might look at that and be like, well, what's the point? Or why has it got to be so difficult? Or that sounds like a lot of work. Well, along with being the most difficult thing, it's also the most worthwhile thing. What could be more worthwhile than creating a new brain? It's the driver, the vehicle, the medium for you to experience your life. So, and it's kind of like cleaning a really dirty room. Once you clean it, it's clean. Sure, it can revert back to being a dirty room, and that's part of the work. But once you clean it, it's clean.